What is going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Solana, Ethereum, as well as Bitcoin and the S&P 500. Now, yesterday we made an extremely important video discussing and going over the fact that crypto, pretty much all the major cryptocurrencies have completely flatlined out and lost all volatility and volume over the past coming days. And typically when we see this flat line, just dead in the water, dead in the tracks, sideways trading, it is typically in reference or foreshadowing a massive run of, some pretty sizable volume coming for the cryptocurrency, whether that is a breakout to the upside or the downside. It really doesn't matter. We'll be able to leverage or short or long either of the cryptocurrencies, regardless of the direction, but it is going to be a sizable event that could happen literally as early as today, which is big news that we have to go over and big news that we have to talk about. Now, as you guys know, we've been doing a BitFi giveaway, and I just want to let you guys know I did pick a winner this morning at random. As you guys can see, Kent Klein right here. I'll send you an email later on today after this video, but you have actually won the giveaway here. So I'll be shooting you an email for your address so I can mail this stuff out to you ASAP. Super excited. Huge shout out to you guys for entering. We'll do another giveaway shortly. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button. Turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, diving into today's video, looking at the current coin market cap, quick refresh reveals we are still consolidating for the most part, which is quite exciting. You can see market is at 1.61 trillion. We're down 2.5% here. Market is flatlined out at 56 on the fear and greed index, practically neutral. That means we're waiting for a movement. Anything can happen at this point in time here. Bitcoin is down 4% for the week, 2% for the day. And you can see it continues down 6% for Ethereum. We have BNB down 1.5, Solana down 6.5, XRP down 8 for the week. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are down 3 to 4% for the day and almost 5 to 8% for the week here. But still, lots of this floating sideways movement here. We're just starting to veer lower, but we really have to focus in and hone in on a lot of these cryptocurrencies and kind of figure out what's to come, because we are walking a very tight rope at the moment for a lot of these cryptos. XRP doing that. You can see Solana is doing that, Ethereum, as well as Bitcoin. And then we also have to look, which did dump, FYI. It did see a big sizable correction here on Bitcoin that we pretty much called for, because as you remember, we made a video just yesterday talking about that this is going to be a big indication of some sort of run. And you can see Bitcoin did just that. And unfortunately, it was to the downside, but this did open up opportunity to buy in and short. Doesn't matter though if you took advantage of it or not, because there will still be plenty more opportunity. Again, this was the 4-hour correction here, but it is still within some pretty sizable support levels here. And there's a good chance we could also start drawing in some sort of downtrend, which is also quite interesting. But lots of things to go over here. But to start off today's video, I guess we'll look at the current, or we'll look at XRP, then we'll jump to Solana here. Now, yes, even though Bitcoin did decide to drop here, lots of these cryptocurrencies are pretty much hitting their bottom. You can see XRP on its daily is pretty much floating at 32 on the relative strength indicator, which is a pretty sizable indicator that we're at the lowest point, or one of the lowest points within the market here. We typically don't hang out in the bottom for that long, and there's a very big chance we could reverse out of this very soon. As you guys know, we've been tracking bull flag formations here on XRP for quite some time. You can see this is the 5th one at play. We've confirmed 4 others in the past here, which I've clearly highlighted and drawn and show you guys here. You can see we're currently retesting the support, potentially breaking through it as of today, but I don't think it is going to last the week, the weekly candle here. You can see we are bottoming out, and it's going to be a big decision. We're going to decide whether or not we're going to hang below or drop below this support, or if we're going to reverse off of it. And the goal is that we do exactly that and drop below it here. We have 5 points of confirmation here regardless. We are coming back down to bottom support here, and we are retesting the price floor. The goal is this holds, and the goal is we can reverse out of it and swing up to moving average. This is pretty much the direct movement that we're anticipating and honestly expecting to see happen here. You can see with the 4-hour chart pulled up on XRP that we are filling in this gap quite nicely here, and we are pretty much at wit's end. We are at the bottom, oversold on the 4-hour charts, retesting this bottom support, but we have not been able to break through this really strong price ceiling, which is quite interesting. So the goal is we're probably going to have that decision as early as today to pretty much say, hey, are we going to be breaking through it? Are we going to be breaking out of it? That's what's up for debate. Today is very early in the day. There's still plenty of hours left in today's movement here. And there's a very good chance we could easily retest this price ceiling very soon, as early as today, and pretty much decide to make or go in for a market movement here. Now, the goal is, and this is what you guys have to pay very close attention to, if we see XRP close us above this price ceiling on the 4-hour, it will open up an opportunity to buy in with a long position to price ceiling, possible resistance on moving average right here. However, if we break through the moving average on the bottom support, we could expect to see a correction. It's going to be a bit troublesome here, but I would only suggest, in my opinion, how I would trade this is if we break through the 4-hour resistance up top, then we can buy in and long to the upside here. And then if you want to play the bottom support, I would wait for a daily closure on bottom support to buy in with a potential short down to who knows how low. I don't think we have much more room to head lower. The lowest point maybe being 47 cents, but I just don't think that's likely. I more so would expect to see a reversal out of kind of the dugout that we're in, instead of a correction lower. But we'll see. Kind of everything's up in the air at this point here. But when we do get that buying opportunity, which I think will present itself pretty soon, we'll be buying in and longing this up to resistance here using BitFi, which in my opinion is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BitFi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you'd want on an exchange is offered on BitFi, including sign-up bonuses where you can earn a free $500 in cryptocurrency by signing up, depositing, and trading to earn all these rewards, which is super cool. I also know you need to complete the KYC, but definitely make sure to check out BitFi down in the description below. ASAP, sign up and get ready to take advantage of a long position that's going to be opened on BitFi, on Bitcoin, on XRP very, very, very soon. You can see they do have XRP to leverage trade too, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, the best for last, is they have a demo trading account, and if you click welcome rewards, you can earn over $2,000 in free cryptocurrency and the $500 sign-up bonus. So you can get this as well as the $28.88 by completing simple tasks right down here. And then to tie it all up with a nice bow, you can see they have a demo account, which I've been pressing them to re-add because I had it a long time ago, but they finally have re-added the demo account, which gives you $50,000 in Monopoly money to test your skills completely free. Get familiar with the platform, practice trade cryptocurrency, practice my trades, practice copy trading, whatever it is you want to do. And then when you're ready, you can switch over to the real trading account, which is really awesome. Now, diving back into the video, as you guys know, or diving back into the technicals, you can see we talked about this resistance being broken. That's pretty much what we're waiting for on XRP's 4-hour charts here. But then we have, people that are interested in Solana, which is still hovering on resistance. It's actually pretty remarkable to see the position at play here as we keep trying to battle and break through this price ceiling, and we keep getting pushed lower. It's quite remarkable if you ask me. As you guys know, we've had a support that we've been slowly tweaking biasly to include the current resistance that's at play here. We're slowly dipping below it, and I honestly don't think we have any more room to slide it lower here. And at this point in time, we're going to have to make a decision shortly. I mean, there's no more room for this to continue to slide lower. We could go as low as moving average with a retest here, but ideally this kind of pattern that's forming here is very much so a bullish pattern nonetheless. The surprising thing is we've had 3, if not 4 days now of just constant resistance off the daily, off this major downtrend. This lower high, lower low pattern here has been nothing but rejection. And, that's pretty remarkable if you ask me. Now, the good thing is we do have, Solana to trade on BitFi as well. And I do believe we're going to have a long position to take advantage of very soon as well. So let's pull up Solana. If this lets it load here, derivatives, USDTM. Yeah, I'd like it to load. It should be on here if the pairs pop up. Well, I do know. Yeah, here we go. Solana is pulled up right here, and we do have Solana to leverage trade as well. We're going to mark that as a favorite as well, but they do have Solana to leverage trade as well. And the goal is once we confirm closure above this major resistance, we're going to have a big swing of support to the upside here. It's going to be pretty sizable, and it's going to happen very quickly here. You can see it's just constant rejection consistently off this price ceiling. And at some point we are going to breach this, and I would suspect to see a rally to the upside. Trading at a low of 33 on the RSI, I would suspect to see a run to the upside happen very soon. It is possible we can correct downwards. I just don't think we're going going to do that. I don't think we're going to fill this in. It's possible, but I think more so this market this week is looking for a very sizable run to the upside here, whether it be as early as today or it might take a couple of days. You do have to keep your eyes peeled on this market because a run of this size is happening for Solana very soon. You just have to keep your eyes peeled on the uptrend that we're dealing with here. But moving forward to these other cryptos, beyond Solana forming bull flags and XRP forming bull flags, Ethereum is also one of those cryptocurrencies that is doing the same exact thing. You can see here on Ethereum, we have a beautiful uptrend here, lower high, lower low pattern, filling in this gap back down to support, very similar to what happened on Solana here. And the goal, like I said before, with a lot of these cryptos is clearly just patiently waiting it out. Now, trading on the 4-hour is aggressive regardless of how you wait for the technical indicators to form. But what we're looking for is a breach above the major yellow resistance for us to buy in, and then long to the upside here. So wait for confirmation above here to buy in and long, and that's when we can take advantage of this play here. We're already oversold, so the likelihood is we're probably going to start to reverse up to here fairly soon, and that's why I'm confident today is the day that we could start to see a stem of reversal happen in the markets. But I do believe reversing and correction and swings to the upside is coming for a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Everything is so undervalued and oversold that we're due to correct here. Maybe not so much Solana. However, we are nearing the oversold pattern as well. So everything is looking very good and very close for a reversal rally to come. So I'm very excited to see when this does decide to pan out. But I think it could be as early as today. Now, as for, you can see Bitcoin here, finally, we're starting to see that movement. As you know, we've been tracking this. We've been flatlined out at 50 on the RSI for who knows how long, since January 19th. 4-hour sideways candles. Eventually, we made that decision, decided to confirm closure below this support here, and you can see the correction that's starting to take place. Now, the funny thing is, if we jump to like the daily, you can see kind of the pattern that's starting to form here as we're slowly starting to breach the ascending broadening wedge. A new one is opening up, which very well could be not so important, but maybe some sort of like downtrend like this. Something just to keep in mind here. Whether or not it's accurate is up for debate, but we are starting to skew lower, and it's very possible we could go as low as retesting moving average before reversing out of it here. But big opportunity on a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin's obviously probably the last one I would trade, but it is something just to keep your eyes on. But my main focus is on XRP as well as Solana here for potential swings back up in the market here. And then lastly, to wrap up today's video with the S&P swinging higher, which is absolutely phenomenal here. This is the first time we've headed to all-time highs. We've broken finally, after 2 years of consolidation, broken through the high, which is nuts. And hopefully we can continue trucking on. If we have consolidated out of it already, then we should expect to see some higher momentum here. As I've shown, I've predicted pretty much everything that's led up to this point here. You can see we're in this consolidative period, so we might still be in this consolidative period, or we need to fill this in, or this might be the end. This could already be the end, and this reversal rally, or this rally to the upside, is already starting to take place. It's just whether or not we have a little bit more consolidation followed by a rally, or the rally is already starting. And that's pretty much it for most of the major cryptocurrencies. But with that being said, definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.